Alright. Drinks.
Destroy!
That dark corner. My moonclaw tells...
Crinzy, are you all right? I will be fine. We must go after the others.
We will handle it. Join us when you have recovered.
They destroyed
Walker,
Mothra. Its soul. It is gone. Ravimona. She is Dromothra now. Rajaska, to arms. Quickly! Besha Anthi Rithanti. I am sorry we did not arrive sooner. With your... Now you see what I was tricked. My moonclaws. Noxra, grant me luck. Canarthi, grant me haste. Seven shadows. It worked. Take care of your high canter, Jarithanti.
This dude as a companion.
No, the Dark Moon Temple. It is gone.
Skoma Edeldod Stray. Have you been asleep these past 300 years?
Longer than that, perhaps. Loss after loss.
No one favors
Did
the
he?
Dark Moon and
Let us... I pray that...
all months
It
forgotten
is not the
lands
dark,
ancient
just...
rites.
It aids in...
Unified elsewhere.
Ha! No!
These outdated traditions.
They did not just
The
let this
sugar
temple
god
crumble,
rules
did
these
they?
lands now.
This new faith tore it down
Riddlethar,
and let
they
the sea
call it.
wash it away.
Imagine that. Old Pandan.
I took the
managed to
longer way
trick the
down,
world.
but I am with you now. Let us search these caves. Lich, heretic, me, Keskridesi.
I'll cut out your lying tongue, heretic!
You found something? Please, let me see that note. Perhaps it will distract me from the knowledge that these once holy catacombs are now a midden. My eyes are glowing. I did not know that. Small wonder these inquisitors seek to kill me. Glowing eyes, risen from the dead. I must remind them of the Dromathra, our shared enemy. They mention a High Cantor Viti here. Was she one of the moon singers we saw at the shrine of... at Claw's Strike? Crinzy, the little doggy you spoke to, yes? She seemed curious of my nature and presence, but not afraid. Moon Mother be praised. My Moonclaw is restored. But it bears warning of another incursion. Quickly, we must go. This Vo, this Ovid dwelling, what an eyesore. The young Cantor, and the other one.
Viti, you've done enough. Let them help.
Do not touch her, necromancer.
Are you injured, Jarithanti? Let me tend to your wound.
Walker,
We are on the same side. Shake the fear from your heart, Jarithanti. We will see your Cantors saved.
But the Rajaska, do you have a death wish?
No, I have faith. Death seeps up from the catacombs. We must find a way below and locate the Cantors. Darkness calls farther in. To the northwest, I think.
Welcome to the Vile Months.
In doing
I think there are 3 villagers who you are most...
I need healing!
circle around.
I need aid!
Go around!
That's done. What's next?
Friend! You see...
By the word of Sid.
Any more? I need some tea.
Kill me!
My faith and through there, my Moonclaw senses it. We are close.
You got the stuff down there?
These vaults hold relics stained with dark history. I can smell them.
Hostilities ended. Now to relax.
song of the Rajaska. It bends these twilight cantors into Dromatra.
Morna, my newborn Rajaska. Sing for them the next verse.
All's out, my friend. Here we go.
Come now,
I am a scholar, damn
Do you
it!
remember this song?
Oozing magic in there. Top up.
Cantor Zeabi. With your spirit cleansed, Azura guides you to her crossing. Find peace in her embrace. Quickly, everyone. Let us leave this dark place.
Okay.
I am sorry, Rithantin. I can cleanse your souls, but I am powerless to stop the corruption before it overtakes you. The songs of these twilight cantors can stop souls from falling to the bent dance? In my time, we had no such songs. I am glad to see it. Yet this means they are at greatest risk of being haunted by... I would stand with no one else. When you are ready to hunt the darkness, send for me, my friend.
Takiba, Zeyabi, the Rajaska Jar, Hansas, High Cantor. Who will banish dark spirits if all our kind fall to her song?
Don't say such things,
Ah,
Serenza.
yes,
Do
I'm
not
here.
give in to hopelessness. The High Cantor will figure something out.
Collaborator? Mm-hmm.
Share your thoughts with me.
can? Can't do magic. Alright. I like channel his necromancy. I like that. I like these. Holy shit. This is such a good companion right here. So I'm gonna let him rock for right now. Because we're gonna definitely get him doing magic. Okay. go. So if we do it again. Okay. What books this? Let's go grab those.
You have a questioning look about you. Do this. Go to this dig site and then we'll do the Buddha. Badass.
Cultist! Help!
The forfeit to Very well.
Evil never sleeps of its own accord.
Well, cultists, the Archmage needs to hear about this. Thank you, adventurer.
Profound find, Tamid. I am pleased to see it. A useful find.
Again, solstice.
The Sturk Fellowship is here to help, but most of the city treats us like invaders.
How would you react if an army suddenly appeared in your...
Jode, Yekepa, Ta. Jode, Magdari, Ta. Jora, Oko, Ta. Hurade, Oko, Ta.
The Stark Fellowship is here to help, but most of the city treats us like invaders.
How would you react if an army suddenly appeared in your city?
If they were there to help us against the worm cult, I'd welcome them with open arms.
Good day.
Your hands know the value of hard work. Come here, dear heart, and listen to what I have to say. Offer a prayer to Zenithar and... Zenithar's grace shines upon you, my friend. Your work this day has his blessing.
Show your might, Tamit! What is this strength? The might of all Karsh, perhaps? What might you make with that? An inspired find, Tamit. Yes? Material full of potential. Look around us, Tamid. I would not have you miss the beauty of this place. I sense Jack and suspected mischief. This is a nice surprise. A fine ore, Tamit. They left us no choice.
spot for a wood bowl.
For furnishing, perhaps.
Someone! Anyone! Please help!
Oh.
Jack must like you, Tommy. In life, he never did anything like this for me. Another find for your deep pockets.
Hey, nice. Very
Ah, fascinating to see the way these scholars think. Go on, Tamit! Was a rock. Bravely done, Tamit.
Another person there. Outdoor. Yeah.
Jode! No! Move quick!
Hey! This fucking me up. Still cats.
Baxos, you've proven yourself, your dedication.
Is that a heroic?
Fine. What with that? No, that's for the other one I got.
Princess Ah! Thank goodness! Something is wrong here!
What's the problem, Mermal?
I arrived to find the palace deserted, and the regent is nowhere to be seen.
That's not good. Let's look around. I'll check upstairs.
Strange. This door is sealed by strong magic.
This doesn't look good. See all the blood? Someone was stabbed here. Up here on the balcony. I found someone.
As I told this orc, I was working in a storeroom. And when I came out, I noticed the palace guards were missing. Then I spotted hooded figures struggling to carry someone out the side door. A small group of merchants arrived at the palace, carrying crates and bundles. I saw them speaking with the guards. Traders make deliveries all the time, so I thought nothing of it and carried on with my work. I came out and first noticed that the palace guards were gone. Then I saw 3 hooded figures carrying a large bundle. I heard a muffled cry from inside. It sounded like the regent. One of the figures dropped something by the throne. Yes, I think so. Let me see. Swenko...
They had to be worm cultists. Go to the Regent's aid, comrade. The rest of us will secure the city.
I thought maybe I could get rid of the display. Or the compass. What? I can't hear you, buddy. Yeah, come here.
Oppressive aura, my tusk. We'll show her an oppressive aura. Oppressive aura, my tusk. We'll show her an oppressive aura.
Good find, Tamid.
Five Claw. Raz hoped he would find you in Sunport when he reported to Prince Azar as the representative from the Old Mary Dominion.
I knew it was gonna be somebody
Let this
dope.
one guess. You are looking for someone who was abducted. This is true, yes?
Hey, let's go. Fucking Razumdar.
Then Razumdar is glad to have you here. Some
Oh,
mysterious
yes,
fellows in
dude.
dark robes smuggled an elf noble into this house just a short time ago. A romantic arrangement? Raz wondered. But no, necromantic, as it turns out. Raz admires your initiative. Still, this is a delicate situation. Storm in too quickly, and the worm cult may kill the lady. Move too slowly, and they may slip away. What is your preference? An agreeable approach. If you do not care to try the front door, you might find another way in. Raz will climb to the balcony and proceed with stealth. One of us should find the regent. Whatever happens, Raz swears the missing noble lady will come to no harm if he has anything to say about it. The worm cultist, not so much. Raz will make his move when you do. So this is Solstice. Good. When Raz agreed to represent Queen Irene and the Dominion in the Stark Fellowship, he was told, a traitor? Queen Irene was careful not to share the details of the message. Perhaps the other alliances were...
A reward for your keen eyes.
This one admits it. The riding wall is unpleasant to be around.
I have an idea.
It's a real fight. A true test of strength.
Roz believes we have found the regent. Set her free, Five Claw.
Oh, that is better. My thanks. But thank the Three Queens. Those horrible necromancers promised to steal my soul when they finished with me. I feared this old house would be the last thing I ever saw. But there is more. Oh, someone noticed I was abducted then. I was afraid the worm cult had spirited me out of the city before anyone realized. But that's not important. We must return to Sunport at once. The worm cult is about... I overheard my captors. The worm cult positioned some sort of necromantic weapons throughout the palace district. They're preparing to seal off the district and slaughter all within.
Oh no.
We must get back to...
Go on, Five Claw. Razumdar, Dominion Representative Extraordinaire, is here at last. He brings the Regent, too. And the warning.
Regent? By my father's sword, that's a relief. But I fear your warning comes too late. Comrade, let us speak. I see that Regent Corinway is safe, and you located the missing Alliance representative. Well done. Shortly after you departed to yes, it seems the Regent's kidnapping was only the start. The Worm Cult hid soldiers throughout the palace, who then emerged and took us by surprise. Vile necromantic devices that steal the souls of any who die nearby. The Worm Cult used Soul Reapers in their attacks on the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild and elsewhere throughout Tamriel. Guildmaster Merrick died destroying one. Join the others in the Palace District and drive. We'll take the Worm Cult from all sides at once, as soon as I can rally the rest of the Fellowship. Good luck, comrade.
I cannot believe it. Fighting in the streets of Sunport. These Worm Cult invaders. The passage leads through a gap in the old city wall to a townhouse inside the Palace District. I detest bloodshed. But I cannot stand by while others fight to protect my people. I will join. Good. No sign of the Worm Cult yet. Head down the stairs. We will hold here for now.
Remember to disable the Soul Reapers, Five Claw. Raz will seek the high ground. Through here, champion.
Go on upstairs, quietly. The worm cult's just outside the door.
Lead the way, champion. We'll help you destroy the Soul Reapers.
Master Wormblood, we hold the palace, but the Sturk Fellowship disrupted our plans. They are coming. We shall hold the palace as long as possible.
Friend, destroy the Soul Reapers before they take more souls!
Do not wait for us, fight. Save as
Your
many as you
feast
can.
fights back.
Save who you can and find the Reapers, my friend.
Rest now.
Please, no! Why are you doing this?
Expertly done, Tamid. Our weapons are but one cure for your kind.
Good work, my friend. Now make your way to the palace.
Destroy these meddlers!
that thing? Good work, pal. I saw Farinor flee. Let's check out the Regent's study and see if we can find out what Farinor was doing here. Did Farinor leave anything behind? Take a look around, then meet the others outside.
Good work, everyone. The worm cult has fled the city. Comrade, a word, please. It was no easy fight, but the palace district is secure. Wormblood? A successor to Manamorco, perhaps, yet I know of no villain by that name. Nor have I ever heard of a gift of death.
I haven't even heard the name
Clearly, we have
Manamorco
much to
in
learn
how many
about the
years?
worm cult's plots.
Even though he's
At
dead.
least you have put a name to our foe.
What if he comes back somehow?
Nothing yet. Let's take a moment to regroup. Your valor secured a firm ally in Regent Corinth. The conflict in the Palace District proved the Stirk Fellowship can defeat the worm cult in that. Not precisely, but passages beneath sound like tunnels to me. I want you to locate them and then act as you deem best to foil the worm cult. Remember, time may not be on our side. We do not know how many, and none of them good. The orders you found mentioned something called the Gift of Death. The cult is harvesting souls with
level
their
20,
reapers
let's
for
go.
some so-called great work, and they have Vonus Galarian. All I know is that it does not sound good. If Wormblood wants the Gift of Death, then I do not want him to get it. Who knows? They are fearsome devices. Whenever the Soul Reapers are new, as I understand things. The worm cult did not have them during the plane meld, or when we assaulted Cold Harbor. I presume they have been building these weapons in secret on Solstice, and planning their revenge for a long time. Many, and none of them.
That was sick.
I thought I sensed the prince taking the measure of my scales. He has a task in mind for the two of us, does he not? Very well, I am agreeable. What do we need to do? A tricky task. Finding the crocodile's wallow by wading through the reeds may take some time. Quicker to just ask someone who knows where she nests. As it turns out, I captured a worm called Bone Lord in the fight for the Palace District. I was not quite sure what to do with him after I knocked him senseless, so I had our soldiers take him to Sunport's guardhouse just north of the city's western gate. I doubt he will be happy to see me, but perhaps you can get him to talk.
Oh, I had a Nightblade on launch. And I think I may have had this. Or I don't know. I don't know when I made the switch. Probably once I beat the story. It's the Nightblade.
If we have...
Interesting. Should do that. I still have to like do the story like 2 more times for it to be done. I want to do it. I will at some point. I did.
The worm cult attacked the palace district. You were there, Tayer Canor. Were you injured?
It was a close call, but the Stirk Fellowship intervened and saved us.
The tides washed the outsiders to our shore for good reason, it seems.
Ah, good. The Bone Lord is still here, and he is awake again. Sergeant, we need to speak with the prisoner.
Very well. Prisoner's all yours.
Oh, that was a player. Okay.
Do you come to mock Kagajal for his defeat? Enjoy it while you can. The triumph of the Black Worm is close at hand. This one will not be your prisoner for long. Kagajal is sure you would like to know. But this one does not give up his brethren so easily. Death holds no terror. You dare lay hands on a Black Worm Bone Lord? Kagajal will neither forget nor forgive this offense. Oh, your death will be one that is whispered of in terror for years to come. Enough. You seek Turner Mine.
Don't fuck with me,
Its
dog.
tunnels run under the mountains near
Cat.
the southern coast. This one
See?
does not know why they are important, but many of his Blackworm brothers guard them. You will find nothing but death there.
An ugly choice, yet such is the...
lurks here
Remember
surely
the light of
intends us
love
no
and
good.
beauty. Do not be
Sit up.
tempted by excess.
I knew there should have been a fucking way shot out here.
Over here, mercenary.
This is the place, but the passage splits. You try the door on the left, I will go right.
Hi.
Ah, there you are. Follow the tracks. The passage opens into a cavern up ahead. paths meet again. I did not expect an underground river. Let us see what is on that barge. I can taste the river. It runs east under the mountains. It must pass through the writhing wall, or beneath it. The worm cult sends a sarcophagus to the other side of Solstice. We should take a closer look.
Yeah, they're trying to keep us from that side of them.
These are his remains. Nothing good can come from letting this sarcophagus reach worm blood.
Oh no, they are. They're trying to bring him back.
Gotta smash them.
Oh shit. Oh shit. They're trying to bring Man and Marco back. If we end up having to fight him again, oh my god, dude.
Zoom, Faranor's monster knocked us into the river. Come, we need to discuss what we found here. It is not often I find a current I cannot master, but today the river proved stronger than I was. At least we found out what the worm cult's important shipment was. The mortal remains of Manamarco, the king of worms. Is it not obvious? They seek to bring their leader, Manamarco, back from the dead. A necromancer of Wormblood status is certainly powerful enough for the task. The Soul Reapers, the Writhing Wall. He wields necromancy unlike anything seen before. Manamarco planned to elevate himself to become the god of death. I imagine he would resume that journey. Still, I thought Molag Bal had a claim on his soul. Recalling Manamarco from Cold Harbor should not be possible. If that is what Wormblood needs to unlock the gates of Cold Harbor and return Manamarco to Nirn, we must discover what it is and make sure he does not acquire it. What kind of a gift is death?
This is getting nuts.
Return to Prince Azar and see if our allies have news of Wormblood. Beating him to whatever prize he seeks is even more important than we thought. Do you see that eddy in the pool? That is the way out. I will see you in Sunboard. Do not be misled by the shambling corpses or dusty bones you have seen. That is the work of but a moment. With time, skilled necromancers can restore. You defeated him at Sankra Tor, did you not? Worm cult fanatics must have retrieved his body after you left. Manamarco had no shortage of willing followers.
Yeah, they probably grabbed his body right away.
No doubt a
Fucking
master
10 years
of
ago.
death magic would prepare a
That ass, they probably grabbed his body and been sitting on it for 10 years. Damn. Oh man, I love how we just celebrated. I love how we just celebrated the 10-year anniversary. Now they're like, huh? Guess what? Manamarco's back. The fuck? Alright.
Comrade, were you successful? Did you find the passage? Comrade, tell me quickly. Did you find the passages beneath? And did you discover what was so important down there? And what of Walks and Ash? Did something happen to the Pact representative? Manamarco's remains. Surely the Worm Cult cannot want to bring back the King of Worms. Yet what else would they do with his corpse? You returned with grim news indeed, comrade. What about Feranor, or Wormblood? Were they there too? The fortunes of battle can be fickle. Even if Feranor escaped justice, you at least returned with information. Now we know the Worm Cult has Manamarco's corpse. We must endeavor to foil their plans. Meanwhile, Gabrielle may have learned something.
It's strange. Vanis's staff is definitely pulling me somewhere. I think... Vanis, where are you?
Almost. This is no good. Gabrielle, I have much to tell you. Bring my staff to Lizal. The wall is thin there. I'm in a worm cult prison. Listen, Wormblood is looking for a Sithis shrine in Solstice. I think he... A relic called... Gift of... Damn, I can't...
I think I know what we need to do. Friend, let's talk.
Lisa.
I knew this staff of Vanis's was trying to tell me something. He made sure to leave it behind for me when the Worm Cult captured him at the Earth Forge. He knew we were going to need it.
You could share the locations of these shrines. This one can scout them.
Me too. We'll find the right one.
The message wasn't terribly clear, was it? He said he was still a prisoner, but I don't think he was calling for help. I think Vanis wants to warn us about something. He was trying to tell us how to make it easier for him to reach us. I suppose that's a possibility, but Vanis Galarian made this staff with his own hands. I doubt the Worm Cult could imitate his connection to it. Besides, this isn't the first time he has allowed himself to be captured to get close to his enemies.
True.
Vanis has likely seen things we have not, but we have information he needs to know too. For example, your discovery of Manamarco's sarcophagus. Slowly but surely, we're bringing the Worm Cult's plots to light. Thank you. I've been wondering why Vanis Galarian's staff is pulling me here and there around Solstice. Now that Vanis managed to send a message, I finally know why. I think he's on the other side of the writhing wall. That's what we thought. But Vanis mentioned a thin spot in the wall at Lizal Pass. If the wall impedes his ability to communicate with us, that must be because he's on the other side of it. Take the staff to Lizal Pass and re-establish contact with Vanis. He may need our help, or we may need his. I think he wanted to warn us about something Wormblood is planning. We need to find out what that is and stop it. Will you go with me? Regent Corinway said Lizal Pass is located in the mountain.
I was doing Strauss Mackay's own story. I didn't realize. Why does it keep switching to that? I have to check out the PvP campaign. They're doing like a test for it. Check it out. You get some rewards, I think, when you play. Not like special rewards or anything, but I think you get stuff like just for participating. Oh, look at what it is. It's the motherfucking stable.
Hey, good.
Not so close, Patches. Wouldn't want you to come down with this scourge, too.
Another find for your deep pockets. Potency, aspect, or essence.
Get over there.
Good
Close.
find.
Don't get close.
It's all uphill from here. We're too close to the writhing wall for a portal, but I brought grapple bows just in case. Clearly the worm cult is here, and having some trouble with the local wildlife. Above the red flowers, it would be a good place to use a grapple bow. Not much of a pass, is it? If I'm not mistaken, this never used one? They're fun. Since the writhing wall interferes with portal magic and we're going to get very close, I won't be able to use spells. So I brought the bows to help us climb. I hope Bonus will take care of that for us. If we reach a spot where the writhing wall is thin enough, he'll find us. All we have to do is keep going up, and deal with any worm cult patrols in our path.
Yeah, oh, so now we can grapple on this shit. Okay, that's pretty dope. Good mechanic. I figured there was going to be like some new mechanics being introduced since we're essentially doing the campaign. Like they're continuing the main campaign, so I'm assuming as the story progresses there's going to be more little things that unlock will become available to us.
Cold Harbor.
That is sick, dude. That's pretty dope. Who would have thought we'd be doing fucking grappling hooks in fucking Elder Scrolls Online? That's insane, dude. Ah, 2 skill points, that's right. That's right, that's right. Skill points at some point. It's fun.
This looks like a promising spot. Be ready.
Finally. We must speak swiftly. I have little time. Gabrielle, help maintain our connection. So you're helping Gabrielle? Good. I hope she still had my staff, but I wasn't sure my previous messages got through. We must be swift. The permanence of the wall fluctuates, and I can be cut off at any time. Where are you now? I'm in Solstice as well, on the other side of the writhing wall from you. The worm cult brought me here from Cold Harbor, and they brought Cold Harbor here as well. Wormblood is attempting a new plane meld, in reverse. Like Molar Ball's dark anchors, but in reverse. Instead of dragging our world into Cold Harbor, he's bringing Cold Harbor into Nuremberg, the eastern
I knew it.
side of
I knew there was
Solstice
gonna be some
war
crazy
is
shit going
safe.
on over there.
You can't. Not while the wall still stands. I have some help in here, but my ally convinced me it's impossible for now. The writhing wall is an insuperable barrier. Thin spots such as Lizal notwithstanding. I need you to...
Father, I see what Vanis meant by permanence. The thickness of the wall fluctuates. We need to find another route.
We emerge, Victor. By hit moon!
More cliffs. Look for grappling points to traverse these ruins.
Booyah!
This is proving to be as...
Boom! Da-da-bum-ba-dum-da-dum. Da-da-ba-da-da-da-dum. Oh shit.
Vanis is right about Cold Harbor. I can see elements of that foul place all around us. Here. The wall is thin here.
I'm here. Quick, curse the luck. I sense that the writhing wall fluctuates at random, but I assumed we'd have more time. Thin points appear and disappear without warning. How far has the Wormco's reverse plane mill progressed on your side of the wall? Daedra. That's worrisome, but not unexpected. If you aren't surrounded by lakes of azure plasm or looking up at floating islets of rock, then things haven't gone too far yet.
Okay.
We still have a little time to
So
stop the Wormco's.
my guess is they built this wall so that they could be unimpeded when they're transforming the other side of the island, because then once the other side of the island is transformed, it'll be easier to transform the other half of the island instead of trying to transform the entire island at the same time.
I'm not sure yet.
As the year goes on, if it's going to transform.
Daedra is massing in Eastern Solstice. Clever of Warmblood, really. If he gathered his forces anywhere in Tamriel, we would have noticed. But a cursed island in the writhing wall blinded us. Unlikely. Wormblood controls a terrible source of power on my side. Something that consumes souls. The worm called Soul Reapers feed this thing. In turn, it empowers the writhing wall. Great effort. But to what?
Cut off again! We must find another place where we can speak with Vanus.
Swift as Kesha.
Oh no. Bro, grapple hooks and ESO. Fire. Oh no. Woo. Saved it. I'm not sure where it wants me to grapple to. Is that a grapple point up there? It is. Okay. This is so cool.
Get ready.
Oh, this event where we take the wall down is gonna be sick, dude. Because I wonder what's gonna happen like after that.
Another weak point.
If that'll be like the end, like that event, ending that event will be the end of the DLC, or if there'll be more story after that event ends. Oh.
Hurry, friend. Listen closely. Wormblood seeks a relic called the Gift of Death. My source tells me it's hidden in a place called Voska's Shrine. He must not acquire it. It's part of a Tibahatse court, sacred to Sithis. My ally here tells me it's in the hills southwest of Sunport. The Solstice Argonians used to play a ritual game there. A bloody one. As for why Wormblood wants the gift of death, I'm not sure. The worm cult brought Manamarco here. Now that explains much. Wormblood must believe this gift of death can resurrect his old master. It's up to you then. Stop Wormblood from obtaining the relic. If he... Damn it. Here come my captors.
I lost Vaughn. I hope Vanis is alright. I don't like the way that last conversation ended. For that matter, I don't like what he told us. The worm cult gathering strength behind the writhing wall, and a new plane meld? That's terrible. I don't think so. Vanis mentioned a source of power. Still, we had to invade Cold Harbor to stop the plane meld before. Good people lost. Dead. I've missed Dear Darien ever since. Now Wormblood is bringing it back? And Manamarco too? You're right, of course. We don't know if Wormblood is close to his goal. So you'd better head to the Tibahatse Shrine. Find the Gift of Death before he gets there. Or at least delay him. I'll return to... Good luck at Vaska Shrine. I'll make sure Princess Ah sends help just in case you run into Wormblood too. It hardly seems fair. So many gave so much to stop the worm cult last time. Like Darien. Now they're back. So what did Darien die for?
Don't grieve for Darien. Avenge him.
Vengeance is a disappointing feast, friend. You can eat and never get your fill.
Foolish
No,
girl.
I would rather work to see justice done. Vengeance unfulfilled has a way of consuming those who choose that path.
Foolish girl. What? Now I know I'm stoned. Like, how the fuck did I get up here? The solstice. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
You have my ear. Good find, Tamid.
$30. Oh, your damage has increased by 3%, so we want that slotted as well.
Five Claw, over here.
Zumdar.
Raz poked around several old Argonian ruins before returning to Sunport empty-handed. He never thought to visit an ancient ball court until Gabrielle showed up and sent him here. With great urgency, one might add. Imagine his surprise. If you consider High Necromancer Wormblood to be unusual, then yes. He arrived just before you, and he brought friends. They entered the old ball court just ahead. Raz
I can think of some games I'd like to play with you,
no one invited
Raz.
him to join in.
What the fuck? I'm not gonna say
But
that.
it would be so rude to show up without an invitation, Five Claw. Think of all the worm cultists we would have to apologize to with our blades. What exactly is Wormblood looking for again? If Wormblood is here, Vanus must have a knowledgeable source.
Why don't we
indeed.
just kill him if he's
This
here?
one heard Wormblood tell his minions to seek the ball court's
Why don't we
ritual
just
altar
kill
to
him?
the north. Time for Five Claw and
Let's
the
just
Green
kill
Guy
him.
to save the day. Yes.
No DLC. Just kill him. No big event. As you ever like, they released an announcement. Yeah, so a user, Lethal Killer 69, found a bug, killed Wormblood, so the event's canceled. Sorry, everybody.
Look at the seating tiers. The carving. Raz had no idea Tibahatse was so important.
I will watch over you. Expertly done, Tamid.
Aha! Look, Five Claw.
Look, I knew it.
Wormblood
See,
is
let's
here.
just kill him.
This is our chance.
We're just gonna kill him. And there'll be no DLC. We got you now, Wormblood. All them plans you got? Nah, son.
At last, take the relic, Five Claw, and let us be on our way.
Ah, we
Raz
killed
does
him.
not like the feel of
No
the
DLC. We killed him. We did it. We did it. There is no DLC.
Dark moods. He's coming back to life. It is foolish to fight a foe who cannot die.
Oh
Destroy
no.
the columns. Bring down the shrine. Raz will pin Wormblood to the floor.
Okay, that's actually okay. Oh wait. Yeah.
Go, Five Claw! Get the gift of death back to Sunport. Raz will be fine.
I thought he was dead. Oh, we finished it. I thought the DLC was over. What? The wall's still up. Thought we won.
Babe, blessed moons smile upon you.
Yeah. What it do? Yeah. What it do? Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gabrielle recounted what you learned from Vaunus Galerion. Dire tidings indeed. Was he right about the sacred Tiba Hatse court? Was Wormblood there? Did you find the gift of death?
Wormblood.
Excellent news, I think. We still don't know exactly why the Worm Cult needs the gift of death to restore Manamarco, if that is indeed their intention, but at least the Worm Cult doesn't have it. What happened with Wormblood? Immediate resurrection? What kind of power is he able to call upon? Only legendary necromancers or a few fated heroes can do that. If Wormblood can't die, how did you and Razumdar defeat him? You did well to keep the gift of death from Wormblood. Better yet, you found a way to speak with Vaunus Galerion. Knowledge is a mighty weapon in this war of secrets. Now we know what awaits us behind the writhing wall. I thank you, comrade.
Solstice Bismuth Tiara.
Raz is here. It takes
Oh,
more
good.
than a falling
The
building
Fellowship
to
faces
goodness.
difficult decisions.
behind the stars.
Let us talk, comrade.
Thought he may have been dead. Where? Ah, that's cool. I'm just gonna keep it on underneath all this stuff.
While you were searching Vosga Shrine, Gabrielle told me of your communication with Vaunus Galerion. Soul Reapers feeding the writhing wall? A new plane meld? The situation on Solstice is worse than I thought. But thanks to you, we now have something Wormblood wants, the gift of death. As long as we hold it, his plans remain unfulfilled. Returning Manamarco to life, expanding the writhing wall, whatever he needs it for. That gives us a degree of influence. Wormblood needs the gift, and we have it. We can use that to lead him to a spot of our choosing. This provides us one advantage. An advantage I believe we must seize with all due haste. Will you help me turn the gift of death against the Worm Cult?
I'll help you figure out how to use the gift of death against the Worm Cult.
We have the relic Wormblood seeks. What do we do with it?
He has Manamarco's body. We cannot allow Wormblood to bring him back.
We have something else, too. Raz snatched this key from Wormblood during our struggle.
A key? Let me see that. Aha!
Razumdar, let's get it.
Why am I not surprised Roz went through Wormblood's pockets? I
Yup.
recognize the crest on this key. I noticed it on a crypt by a ruined estate. Coralania Manor, if I'm not mistaken. I passed by the place when I first arrived on Solstice. Not at the time. It's a rather impressive mausoleum of ancient high elf architecture, centuries old. I imagine some of Regent Corinway's ancestors are laid to rest there. I think you'd better look into it. I hope it doesn't come to that. Here, take the key and scout out Coralania Crypt. It might be Wormblood's lair, or it might not, but I still want to know what he was doing there. I'll see what I can learn about the Gift of Death. Coralania Crypt lies south of Sunport. Take someone along to help you. Scordo should do. And be careful, friend. The ancient Coralanias were necromancers too. The worm cult might not be the only danger in that tomb. Necromancers are possibly...
I'll meet you at the crypt, pal. We'll find
Scordo's
whatever
the
it is we're
knife.
supposed to find there.
I feel like we might be coming up on the conclusion of this part here soon. Because, I mean, like, really, how much can we do with that wall in place? Yeah. Points. Holy shit, can I go this way? Looks like an enemy. I was like, why is there an enemy down here? Like, what? Babadu, babadu, ooh, babadu, ooh, babadu, ooh, babadu, so now where is it? It's right there. Yeah, baby, baby, yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah, baby, baba, 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 ya baba, baba, yabba, wabba, yabba, wabba, ya baba, baba. You did it, you did it, skid it, skid it, ritter, 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 ritter.
I am listening. Certain. You are more patient with me than I think I deserve. I am listening. As you wish. Hadalit of the Hidden Moon were subject to constant training. I hear tales of an infinite... You have a questioning look.
Eric is glad to have found me. Companion perks. I wonder if I get that higher, if I'll get that. Jock uses his keen eyes to point out heavy sacks. Heavy sacks. Telling me they didn't. They didn't think about that one. You gonna be pointing out heavy sacks for me. Oh man. Got that, fuck yeah. Activision, why am I in combat apparently? Motherfucker. Fuck you talking about? Wait, what? Why does it keep doing that? Spence, I swear I had this one tracked. I know that last quest ended. Switched over. I might not have ever switched it back. This stupid. No. Whoa. 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 Oh, whoa, 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 oh, oh, oh,
Hey, pal.
oh.
I haven't gone in yet, but it looks... I hate Crips. You're... Come on.
Let's go. He
Let's
hates
get
Crips.
this
Y'all
over.
heard him say that, right? He said he hates Crips. What the fuck? I ain't know the orcs were gonna be bloods. What the fuck? What kind of shit is that?
Downstairs, pal. Think we found something. And it don't look good.
Be gone! I have nothing more to say to you, necromancer.
Someone in that tomb's been talking to Wormblood. Disable that barrier and we might learn something. Careful there. They weren't fooling around.
I am here, curse you! What else do you... Wait... You are not Wormblood. Who are you? Is this some new ruse? A trick to win my confidence after Wormblood drew my soul from the afterlife and compelled me to speak? I will tell you no more than I told your master. Yes, he bound me with this crystal and tormented me, questioning me about the location of a relic from ancient times. Glorious times. The gift of death. Stolen long ago, yet I found it. Alas, Wormblood wrested the secret from me. The gift of death can recall to life any departed soul, at the cost of a willing sacrifice. A life for a life. Whom Wormblood would bring back or sacrifice, I do not know. But the gift is also the key to great power.
Bro, I wonder who the sacrifice is.
There is a secret place in Eastern Solstice. Wormblood found it and draws upon its power. That is why his necromancy is so strong. Yet with the gift of death, he could unlock its full might. Now, I must ask a favor of you. You make a good point. Very well. It is called Mor Naril. An ancient temple Molag Bal's servants built to harvest souls departing the mortal plane. The forces of light defeated Mornaril and silenced its heart, but the gift could wake it. Wormblood left a focus in this chamber, the Ghost Weld crystal before you. It pins me in this plane, and allowed him to project himself here when he wished to question me. Take it with you when you go, and I will be free! My time was long ago. I was cousin to both the last kin lord of House Coralania and the upstart who deposed him. Our people... I served as it... The gift is ancient beyond reckoning. When my ancestors ruled in Hammerfell, their explorers found it hidden in Solstice's Daedric ruins. It became an heirloom of House Coralania. A mighty relic that could bestow a life for a life. Someone willing. My ancestors found that threats or compulsion did not work. Yet there was a
I wonder if
cost.
that would be
The soul sacrificed with the gift was
the
simply
regent
gone.
that fucking
Trapped
turned
in the
on us.
relic, banished to some gray void, or destroyed
Or
entirely.
Wormblood himself.
No one could say. When my people turned on their kinlord, they hid the gift. They could not trust themselves to leave it buried, so they asked the Argonian death dancers to hide it. I only learned where after decades of searching. Peace once again.
Gabrielle's going to want to see that crystal. She's probably holed up in the Regent's study with the gift of death.
Make this swift. We emerge victorious.
Stand firm, wretched mage, and answer my questions quadratic.
It has been 2 days. Torment me no longer, you sorry excuse for a Daedric prince.
Azura's love protect us in these dangerous times.
There you are. Scordo told me a little about the crypt. Let's compare notes. I examined the Gift of Death, and I must say I've never seen anything quite like it. It's Daedric in origin, that much is clear. Now what exactly did you learn in the crypt? I suspected something like that. No Daedric gift comes without a price. Given the Worm Cult's efforts to bring Mannimarco's remains here to Solstice, I think we know whom they intend to bring back. What else did you... That explains much. Why the Worm Cult came to Solstice, where the Reapers send stolen souls, how they raised the Writhing Wall. Sever that connection and we can defeat Wormblood. The blessed bell we found at Meridia's temple could do it.
Oh, that's right.
By sending him to the Colored Rooms, Wormblood would be vulnerable in Meridia's realm. Prince Azaz suggested using the Gift of Death as bait. Now I know where we need Wormblood to be. The old temple courtyard. But how do we reach him?
It's all
Perfect.
coming together.
I can reverse the connection to summon his projection. Place the crystal over there. We need a plausible bargain. Offer Wormblood the Gift of Death for Vana Scalarian. Insist on meeting in the temple courtyard for the exchange.
I hoped the gift might serve as bait. I just wasn't sure what kind of trap we needed. Go on, comrade.
Place your crystal there, and let's see if we can reach Wormblood.
You again? This is an unwelcome surprise.
Dug your way out? Pity. This one hoped you were still squashed under a building.
Charming.
Get him, Raz.
What can I do for the so-called Stirk Fellowship? I left that projection crystal in a Coralania crypt. A mistake, perhaps. No doubt Arvirail told you about our conversations. And the Gift of Death. So why have you summoned me? I see little point in bargaining. You know my power. It is only a matter of time before I take the Gift of Death. But I'll play along. What do you expect me to offer in trade? Ignorant simpleton! I doubt that you could. Yet the attempt might inconvenience me. Very well. Bring the Gift of Death to the Writhing Wall. My servants will bring you across. I will be waiting for you with Vana Scalarian.
They try bringing us across the wall.
I have no reason to trust you either. Clearly you have some trickery in mind. It will not avail you. Bring the gift to the old temple then, and know that if you deal falsely with me, my forces will slaughter everyone in Sunport. It is arranged. Do not keep me waiting.
The trap's been set.
We won't. Well done, friend.
Now there's no way this is gonna work.
That was rather exhausting. Anyway, nicely done. I wasn't sure Wormblood would agree to meet on our terms, but you convinced him. You should head to Broken Light Courtyard. I'll finalize plans with Prince Azza and meet you there. We'll gather all the forces we can, but we must make haste. We have to set our trap and conceal it before Wormblood arrives.
I don't think this is gonna work, because... What, are we gonna fucking capture him? And hold him captive for the next fucking 4 months? Like... Unless it works and it turns out Wormblood isn't the fucking mastermind behind all this. It's the Regent. Or somebody else that we don't know of yet. Guess we're about to find out.
Aid me, Lady Meridia. Help me find what I seek.
Nothing here. I need to get inside. Traveler, please, join my sacred mission.
Okey-dokey.
We're almost ready, friend. Princess Al will tell you how you can help.
Stop fussing over the bell, Scordo. It is fine.
Any sign of Wormblood yet? No? I suspect he is not far off. Let us hope he does not detect Gabrielle's preparations. You're the linchpin of our plan. We restored the temple bell and put it in place above the gate. Strike it at the right moment, and it will create a powerful pulse of Meridia's light. Gabrielle will use that to trap Wormblood. Strike the bell when Gabrielle begins to cast. That will send the courtyard and everyone in it to the colored rooms. We must protect each other in there. I'll guard Gabrielle. Speak with the representatives and choose one to team up with.
Oh, I already know
There is
who
a
I'm
mallet
teaming up
on the
with.
landing above. Choose.
I don't even need to talk to him.
Tells me you found her in this. An old scroll described how Meridia's followers. Gabrielle believes Meridia's influence will prevent that. It is easier to get into a Daedric prince's realm than it is to leave, especially against her will. But we should act swiftly once we spring our trap. We don't want him to escape.
Well, we know who we're talking to. Where's Razumdar?
This one has seen that you need a little help in a fight, Five Claw. Still, we make a good team. Raz would be happy to help you kill Wormblood. Again. This time for good, yes? Is that really that tough a decision, Five Claw? Raz is Raz. The sparkle of Queen Irene's eye and the most adored agent of the Dominion. Let Raz distract and annoy Wormblood, while you sneak up close and land the killing blow. Raz has a reputation to uphold. This one has at least a few of his 9 lives to spare. Everyone expects him to gamble with one from time to time. Trust in Raz. When Wormblood falls by your hand, Raz will make sure everyone knows it.
Let's get it, Raz.
He's never been to the colored rooms, but he is happy to follow you there, Five Claw.
Okay. I think this is like the big conclusion of this part. If it's really gonna work.
I'm ready. Get into position, friend. Wormblood should arrive at any moment.
I am here, and I brought Galarian.
It appears you brought some friends, too.
I will honor our agreement if you hand over the gift of death.
I'll get it for you. Right now!
Let's get it. Here we fucking go.
The colored rooms. It worked!
scattered worm cultists in all directions. Be careful.
What trickery is this?
The gift is close order of the flamin the sarcophagus.
We started. Listen, Wormblood is here. The plan worked. Now we just need to find Wormblood. A flesh Atronach? Oh, Faranor's work to be sure.
This day, Manimarco, the Worm King, returns.
Up by that wall. It's Manos Galeri.
Until you rise
Gabriel?
again.
Where are you?
Vanus, we're here. You're safe now. You're not Vanus.
So easily fooled. A poisoned blade for you, dear Gabrielle. I'll take the gift of death now.
No, traitor. You won't.
Yes!
Asa.
Gabrielle! No!
No. Oh my god.
I'm dying. I need you to do as I ask. Use the gift of death on me. We need to make sure Wormblood can't use it. And I know who to bring back.
Gabrielle, no!
This
There must be
isn't
another...
the way I hoped things would go.
What?
Faranor's blade saw to that. But we have one more chance to defeat Wormblood. Stop him from bringing back Manimarco. No time. We know the gift of death requires a willing sacrifice. A soul for a soul. I'm willing.
Who's she bringing back?
Hurry, friend. This is the only way to deny Wormblood the gift of death.
Who's she bringing back?
I knew you'd understand. I'm dying anyway. And we can't let Wormblood use the gift to bring back Manimarco.
What have those fools done to the gift? Continue the ritual.
Baron.
Oh.
They need you.
Gabrielle? Wait, Gabrielle? Gabrielle sacrificed herself for me?
Oh my god.
Wait, this relic. It's a light of Meridia.
No! The gift is mine! Rise, Lord Manimarco! Rise!
The worm cult? That's why Gabrielle called me back? All right, grab the light. Meridia, lend me your strength. You owe me.
Oh my god. I didn't even realize that's what she was doing. Oh my god, dude.
Baronor, the ritual has reached a crucial stage. Make sure I am not interrupted. Wait! I am not the vessel! No!
Your body is mine now, Wormblood.
Oh my god.
Marco lives.
Come on, let's stop this bastard. Again.
Baronor, protect me while I restore
He's back
my
already?
power.
These Reapers should serve.
You fools! The King of Worms is back! You've already lost!
Fuck.
My friend! Behind my shield! Come to me, my servants!
Feranor has fallen. No matter. My strength returns.
Here, the relic, the light of Meridian.
Cut you!
On the worm cult's
What
device.
have you done?
Meridia's champion has put an end to this madness. I think powers we do not understand are taking a hand in this fight.
When next we meet, you will pay for every insult, past and present.
Good, dude.
Good riddance. Now, can someone tell me what exactly is going on here?
Darian. Darian Gautier? Is it really you?
I had a feeling those necromantic devices couldn't stand up to a light of Meridia. What did Manamarco call them? Soul Reapers? Anyway, bet
Whoa.
you're surprised to see me. Guess I am too. Gabrielle was here, but she's gone. What's going on? I don't understand. I was Meridia's weapon. Spent my life fighting Molag Bal and the Worm Cult. I'd gladly do it again. But I never would have wanted Gabrielle to give up her life for mine. Why did she do this? I see. That sounds like something Gabrielle would do. The gift of death. It was a corrupted light of Meridia. When you called upon it here in this realm, you purified it, restored it to its true form. But what was that about Wormblood? That's why he took off. Without his own body, Manamarco will need time to restore himself to his full power. But if he has more of those Soul Reapers, he won't have any shortage of power to pull from. At least we have a restored light of Meridia.
Through that.
I just knew. Here, I'll carry the light. Meridia and her gifts can be dangerous. Manamarco's spirit possessed that cultist, so I know we've got problems. If Gabrielle wanted me to help, I'm in. Let's get out of here. It isn't as safe as you think.
Man. That was
Vanis
crazy.
Galarian staff is safe with me. I did not think we should leave it behind. I will open a portal back to Sunport.
Manamarco is back. Ain't no way. It's fucking back, yo. Oh my god, we gotta take him out again. What are we gonna do for the next couple months? He's just gonna be getting more powerful and shit behind that
Thank you
wall.
for the light, Sir Darian. Gabrielle left notes that may prove useful. Murmel is working on them now.
Brave Gabrielle. May her toes be forever warmed by the golden sands.
Over here, comrade. We have much to discuss. Even though Manamarco has returned and escaped in the body of Wormblood, I consider this a victory. Gabrielle's sacrifice denied him the gift of death, and gave us a weapon against the writhing wall. And we should remember that help is on the way. We were but a vanguard. Our soldiers held the line and prepared the way for a mightier army to come. The forces of the three alliances.
The event's gonna be nuts.
The representatives all agreed that the threat
it's
is
gonna be
indeed
huge.
dire and sent word to their leaders to send troops. As soon as the ships carrying them sail from Tamriel, yet numbers are but one step to our victory. Gabrielle's sacrifice brought us a powerful ally in Darien Gautier and the Light of Meridia, a mighty weapon against the Worm Cult's darkness. You saw what the light did to the cult's soul reapers. It freed the stolen soul energy in the blink of an eye and shattered the devices. Manamarco was forced to retreat. The writhing wall consists of soul energy too, so our next step is clear. We must try. Vaunus Galarian, the Worm Cult's new plane meld, Manamarco himself, they are on the other side of the wall. You and Gabrielle gave us a way to breach it. All that remains is to make ready our assault. Thank you, my friend.
Here we go. The event's gonna be nuts.
No single act of justice can completely address the vile deeds of the Worm Cult. Yet at least some have faced judgment. You dealt with Feranor, and Wormblood caused his own doom. Next, we take this fight to Manamarco, no matter where he hides. We make preparations to welcome the Alliance ships when they arrive, to ready camps for an assault on the riding
Basically,
wall,
we're waiting for
and
the
to
ships
gather
to
the
get here.
supplies we need to engage the Worm Cult in battle. This is far from over, comrade, and there is much to do.
Much to do. Yo, we're gonna be taking out Manamarco again. Yo, you know you're gonna be catching that live here on this channel. For sure, yo. Make sure y'all tap in. I'm telling y'all, that's gonna be nuts.
How else would their troops get here? We can't risk another portal mishap, and ships are more practical for transporting armies across the sea. Once we're ready, I intend to break through the wall and mount an all-out assault on Eastern Solstice.
Solstice thanks you all. You have sacrificed much on our behalf. I shall miss Gabrielle.
Gabrielle chose a good death. Her sacrifice will never be forgotten.
Grief is often the price of valor. All we can do is honor the choices of those who fell. Gabrielle would not want us to mourn over long, nor would Merrick at Azwala. They would want us to carry on with the fight. And we will not fight alone for much longer. Look to the sea, my friends. The three alliances will soon join our cause.
Cannot wait. It's gonna be insane. It said look to the sea. Therefore, get over here. I wonder if, like, as time goes on, that would be cool if, like, the day before the event or something like that, a couple days before the event, if we're gonna be able to see them.
The Worm Cult attacked the Palace District. You were there, Tayer Canor. Were you injured?
It was a close call, but the Stirk Fellowship intervened and saved us.
The tides washed the outsiders to our shore for good reason.
Guess we ain't good. We'll see them when they get close. Be pretty cool. Wait. Okay, so yeah, so they probably would be coming in here. It's probably pretty low. I wonder if we'll see anybody. Let's come over here. This one, try and get a good viewpoint so that we can periodically come over here and check to see if we see anything up until this event. Hey, now it's time to be grinding. We're gonna be getting back to zone stories and stuff. See if they're nearby at all. Now we wait for the reinforcements to show up. I really wonder what server is going to be the first one to bust through that wall, man. Because it's server based and it's all like damage based and everything like that. So not everybody's going to experience the conclusion at the same time. So that's pretty fucking cool. Alright, y'all. Take it easy, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, yo. We're gonna be later, live a little later with some more Death Stranding 2. I'm gonna 5-star some facilities out in Australia. Maybe get the finishing touches over on Mexico, because there'll probably be enough time by the time we get on there for new